Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Last time we did another round of side quests and rescued some forbidden books about Sabbath lore for Sophia. And Sophia is being incredibly suspicious and cryptic, and she is now calling us my love, which, yeah, definitely cannot trust that. So, we have two more quests to do. We can do a quest for Tolly, and we can do a quest for Katsumi. I think let's start with Tolly. The blackmail is maybe
Makes sense
interesting.
to see Tolly, after his little tip went so far off the rails.
Oh yeah, and he's also responsible for us
Finally
getting
getting
blown up
somewhere.
in a warehouse. Honestly, Sophia has been completely useless this entire game. She has not provided us with any answers at all. So I've been a bit disappointed in how that is going. You'd think a Tremere sorcerer would be good for your investigation into a magical mark, and yet here we are. But then again, we haven't actually gotten any results in our investigation for magical mark. So maybe no one is useful.
Fuck, rerunners.
So, Tolly, what useless nonsense do you have to tell us now?
Seeing many kindred go into that undiscovered country. Careful, nomad.
Later.
Okay, not you. Where the hell is Tolly? In this dump. I saw something. Yep. Something's there. Okay. Oh. It's in that room. And we do not have access there. Alright. Where is Tolly violating the Masquerade now? Huh. There he is. We have a problem, buddy.
Looking good, Fire. Actually, forget it. I'm trying to give up lying for Christmas. You look like shit.
We all want to talk.
Glad that nap was shorter than the last one, though. Am I right?
Suspicious that you were the one to find me. You found me after the explosion.
Weong said you found me like that.
Yeah. There I was, returning from a well-earned midnight snack. Frankly, looking like one. And all of a sudden, there you are by our front door, looking like a decade-old corpse. God's own truth. Scuttlebutt says you're a
Suspicious.
fiery little tater-tot with dear Willem. What will we do without him?
Everyone is
Concern
suspicious.
I will pretend this isn't a headache the size of a horse cock. He was our little black book of dates and dainties. Word gets out our hard drive's limp? That's a lot of unsolicited lick pics coming our way.
Tolly, what are you talking about? It was never a sensible approach.
Storing secrets that way was hardly wise.
Oh sure, if it was me, I'd have staked him, hollowed him out, and stuffed paper copies up inside him. Much more functional and a neat conversation piece. But I'm not the one who set fire to the piñata. I am telling you, we are gonna have to claw our way back out of the lack of fucking info hole. Since you're the one who stuck our dicks in the blender, you're gonna help me fish them out. Now I know Benny had himself some insurance. His own book of Shaft, squirreled away at his office in the SPD. Now I could go and get it, but I'm not gonna. It's up to you,
not?
officer of the law. Happy fishing. Mwah.
Seriously, why is this our problem? Tolly set us up to go after Willem. And as a Nosferatu, he is better equipped at getting into the police station anyway. So, why is this our headache? And why can we not tell him to fuck off and do it himself? He is not our boss.
Back to the old stomping ground, huh? I wonder how Seattle PD are managing. No Benny, no Detective Fabian.
Oh, I'm sure they're
I'll
devastated.
bet they won't even have noticed.
Alright, let's infiltrate the station from our flashbacks. And meet Officer Memory Hole. Okay, back in 5 minutes. Officer Memory Hole is actually not here.
Okay, careful how you play it. You're not supposed to be here, and they will not like you snooping around. Benny's office is dead ahead. Make
Okay.
it sneaky now.
Sure. We can be sneaky. Is that person going to fuck off? No. Yes. Oh,
Locked. Breaking that will raise a ruckus. I think there's a vent at the back. If I remember rightly, there's another in my office. You could try that.
You going
I-
on Saturday?
don't remember where Fabian's office is actually. I think it's downstairs.
Oh, damn, sorry. My place is free. We could, grab a couple of beers, watch a movie.
Think about it.
Alright, telekinesis.
Stranger! Stranger danger!
Sup?
Fox in the coop! It's the fox in a cops!
Ah,
Lemony!
Oh, goddammit, don't hurt him.
come on. And they just like shadow teleport and murder all of them. Why is that so hard?
Stranger danger!
Hey, keep it down.
Okay, that's the interrogation room. And
There's still a guy out there.
arrest report. Drunk and disorderly. This is a book of forms for standard arrest reports. There are a number of entries for a blonde man who has repeatedly been cited for drunk and disorderly conduct. The name is John Doe Lemon ? There is a small postscript tucked inside the cover. Hold until we can get an ITA request up. He needs help. And try and get a real name. Oh.
Hey, do they know where the cook is?
Okay, so Fabian is sorely missed.
What the heck does he have on the chief?
Notice Fabian AWOL. Fabian AWOL again. When he shows up, tell him Captain wants a word. Spare keys in the evidence room. Okay.
I have no idea. None at all.
Well, hold on. There we go. We don't need the gun.
Smithy must have locked up for me. I guess my key is in my pocket. Damn. Oh, wait. My spare is somewhere. Maybe in the evidence room. Smithy kept it handy because I kept leaving it open.
I think evidence room is on the first floor? On the ground floor? Disciplinary notice. Officer Chunk. Oh, another Bloodlines 1 reference. Wait, Chunk wasn't a real officer, he was a security guard. A badly photocopied piece of paper. Written in pen over the top, other words. Internal LAPD photocopy forwarded for funsies. Read and weep. Yes. The original is a typewritten memo. To all who worked with probationary officer Chunk last night. A reminder that it is important to keep your weapon holstered and on your person at all times. Do not leave it in the fridge in the communal kitchen. Do not leave it on the counter when you purchase donuts. Do not leave it in your desk drawer. Do not leave it on the dashboard of your cruiser. Do not leave it, and this shouldn't have to be said, in a baby carriage. Keep your weapon on your person or in a secure safe. Officer Chunk has been suspended, pending investigation. Hey, Chunk was pretty good in Bloodlines. He was decently funny, he was loyal to his job, and at the end of the game, if you don't talk him out of it, he will try to kill you when you are breaking into LaCroix's tower. Photocopied as part of the memo, there is clearly a handwritten postscript with a jelly smudge next to it at the bottom. And if anyone does find my gun, can you let me know where it is? Box of jellies in it for you. See. Okay. So, how do we get to the evidence room? Oh, there is the evidence room.
Good work. I reckon Smithy must have stashed my keys somewhere around here. Damn, more company.
Why can we just not kill them? Long forgotten evidence. The amount of dust on this box shows that no one has been interested in taking this case on for a long time. A small note to indicate which case this might have pertained to was abandoned, with prejudice. Investig blank, no longer pertinent. Do not follow up. Orders from Captain. This means you, Fabian. Okay. Captain Muldoon transfer notice. A printed out email. The sender's address has been redacted in black marker. Subject: special transfer notification. To whom it may concern. This message serves as an official notification that Captain Muldoon's unique talents have been recognized by senior government officials, and he has been transferred to a special division located in Atlanta, Georgia. The nature and specifics of this division are classified, and access to further information is restricted to authorized personnel only. This communication is to be treated with the highest level of discretion. There will be no leaving party. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So where are the keys that Fabian has misplaced? Ah, there they are, probably.
Aha! Thanks, Smithy. Let's get into my office.
A well-used key engraved with Fabian's name. Werewolf fur. The writing on the side of the box says this is part of a local hoax, but to the nose of the nomad, the coarse fur in this box is not a forgery. The tag indicates that this was picked up on the outskirts of the city in Schmidt's Park. Witnesses report seeing a large dog, but animal control has not found any such creature. This also feels kind of reminiscent of the police station infiltration in Bloodlines 1, where you steal werewolf blood on the evidence.
Well, welcome to my humble abode. I see the cleaners haven't been in, which is how I like it.
Fabian, you live like
I
this.
wonder who'll get it. I hope it's not McNally.
You seriously live like this, huh?
Gotta say, this is not how I expected an elder to spend their time. Dolly had better appreciate this. Is now a bad time to say I don't like tight spaces?
Well, you don't really have a choice. You are in it with me.
Oof. Finally.
Oh, we are in Benny Muldoon's office.
This destruction is not what we agreed. It is too early. Our prince may have fallen, but there is much left to do. I will be greatly displeased if you do not contact me.
Okay, so speculatively, I am going to guess that Benny came in contact with the Sabbat, and that is where his destructive tendencies came through, but that he maybe went rogue even by the Sabbat standards and just decided to do his own trail of destruction as his humanity has deteriorated. Okay, we cannot get that potion, we are full. Go up. homeless outreach training sessions. And all of this is extremely low res and incomprehensible. Certificate of Appreciation. Seattle? Something? A vintage radio? For some reason, Benny's computer is removed. And his documents are stabbed through with a dagger. What?
That's just the ticket.
What? Why was the dagger in it?
Okay, my buddies here get upset if you try to break in. Walking out, less of an issue. If you act natural, you might be able to breeze straight out the front door.
Sorry, are we not going to comment on the dagger? Is that not interesting or relevant?
Gal was at the scene over the plastics warehouse.
Oh, yeah? Wow. I thought that was toxic.
He said it was a goddamn nightmare. Melting bodies everywhere.
Melting?
Mannequins.
Oh, Jesus. I hope she got photos.
Yeah, that'll back up the lights.
Save our station. Show your support for increased funding and take action. Sign the petition below. And no one signed. Donut. You're a donut. Anything? No, I'm not seeing anything here.
Let's get out of here.
This felt like a perfect place
We
to
should
have
get
some
back to talking.
dialogue
I
encounters.
hope Benny's
I
book is a solid boost to his spirits.
I'm frankly mystified that the game didn't have any social checks in the level or a way to talk your way through it or really anything. This is like another indicator of how this game looks like Deus Ex but doesn't actually play anything like Deus Ex or even Bloodlines 1. Because Bloodlines 1 also had a police station infiltration and it wasn't like that. Sub bitch.
How's my favorite force of destruction? Any trouble?
There is always trouble.
There is always trouble, but it was manageable. Here,
Neato. I can start grilling Benny's old flames. But don't think you're in the clear yet. While you're here, I want to ask you a question. You know, decaying husk to decaying husk. What do you think of Rion? Her leadership, to be precise.
What do we say here? And what do we think about Rion? I don't think we much care for Rion. But on the other hand, she has been a prince for like 3 days. It's not exactly much of a situation. She is trying to boss us around, so I'm not a fan of that. Is this for you or for her?
who is asking? You or Rion?
Last I checked, I'm definitely not wearing the prince's hat. This is me. Come on, golden oldie. Been a long time since the Jurassic era. You've seen a lot of courts, so what advice would you give the new boss?
I think the answer is... This is pretty La Sombra, but also this is pretty La Sombra. Young has been hideously permissive in a way that there are now anarch gunfights on the roofs every day. So this is not a good sign. What do we say here? I'm not sure I much like any of these or find them to be terribly actionable because again, Ryong has been a prince for 3 days. So, What do we say here? What do we even have written on Ryong in our journal? Ryong has inherited a volatile political landscape after the previous Prince Campbell was destroyed. She seems dedicated to upholding the laws and traditions of the Camarilla and establishing herself as the new ruler. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. A prince needs to adapt.
A prince without allies is not long for this world. They need to adapt.
Yeah.
To make accommodation. Ryong has the heart of a trader, so she can do this. With your help, of course.
Keep up the bullshit. Tali is awesome.
You think this is a farce?
Not what I
I
said.
took notes, didn't I? Relax, Nomad. You don't need to take off. Why not stay a while?
Fine, I can stay.
Fine.
Did you work for Campbell?
You did this work for Prince Campbell?
Yeah, family-sized business douchebag that he was. You think Ryong is tight around the sphincter? JJ was way worse. And before you say it, no, I didn't get him chopped. I stared him straight. Well, my own version of straight.
How did he end?
He ran down a rabbit hole without telling anyone where he was going and completely lost his head.
Literally.
Found the wreckage laid out in Pioneer Square with some thin bloods poking at it.
Hold on. In Pioneer Square? That is where my haven is. Did the Nomad kill Campbell during our rampage between diablerizing Fabian and waking up in a dump somewhere?
Head's still missing, though. You find it? Stick it in the nearest mailbox. We'll try stitching it back on.
Do not be foolish.
Do not be foolish.
If that's how you feel, you can make like a tree and be boring somewhere else. Till next time, sweetness.
Okay, I guess we only get one question. But knowing that he died near Pioneer Square is definitely enlightening. Alright. Now we go to Katsumi.
Different view of what's happening out there on the streets.
Off to Katsumi we go. Let's see if we are going to be even slightly friendly with the Anarchs. I am not entirely decided on that topic yet. Dude, come on. Jesus Christ. Seriously? This gets me Red Masquerade jumping on a wall? Fuck you. This is bullshit. This is all bullshit. Musical theater is essential. Smile is essential. Oh, I see. Smile. Slaughter is essential. Escape is essential. Inspiration is essential. The 6th Avenue Theater. The Bull and the Tiger. Thrilling. Okay. Sure, man. Whatever you say. All that said, I'm not sure how successful Ryong is going to be as a prince. Primarily because of the whole Anarch gunfight situation. Unless she can get a hold on that quickly, I don't think she will be around much longer. And also, why was she so red in the last cutscene? Ah, Max.
Good to see you, Nomad. Katsumi thought you might come.
So, Katsumi accepted you.
So Katsumi did take you in.
Yeah, I took your advice. I tell you, I was shitting bricks. Thought she might blame me for what Benny did too. But you were right. She was really cool. Grateful for the help.
You seem more confident.
You seem well. More confident. Purposeful.
Yeah, you could say that. It's been good to be needed, honestly. So, Katsumi heard you had trouble with the court and figured she had something for you. Atrium.
Oh?
We heard all about that. Isabella Moore.
Go on.
Turns out one of her followers made it out. Name of Verona.
She lived after all.
She was talking about you. And Katsumi thinks the girl might know something you need.
Well, we met her before, both as Fabian and as ourselves, so I'm not sure how helpful she would actually be, but sure.
How did the Anarchs come to find the girl?
Well, you've met Katsumi. She's a helper. Doesn't really matter who you are to her. She just wants to make Seattle a decent place to exist. The girl's a blood doll. That's not a habit that's easy to kick, so when she came around asking people to bite her, let's just say, we kept her from licks who wanted a bit more than she could give.
Where can I find her?
We set her up with Silky at the Dutchman.
Oh, God damn it. I was just there! Why would you send me back?
Right about Isabella being so bad. Maybe Verona knows something. Let's head to the Dutchman.
Honestly, what could Verona possibly know? What, is she going to double confirm that Isabella was
Interesting to
Sabat?
see Max set up a Katsumi. I guess he found a way to change. Let's hope he makes a better fist of it than with Benny.
I do kind of wish there was an option to send Max to the Camarilla, because I am not all that thrilled about the Anarchs. They are pretty whatever as a faction. But our only choice was to send him to the Anarchs, so... Porta potty notice. A printed and laminated sign stuck to the door of a Serene Latrine brand porta potty. Most of the page is standard notice, but there is a section that appears highlighted near the bottom of the page. Strictly no loitering. Use of these facilities is for employees only. Next to that information, someone has hastily scribbled in permanent markup, along with some typical homeless symbols. What do you mean typical homeless symbols? What's a typical homeless symbol? Don't shelter here. Danger. Okay.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Sure, man, sure. Le Sex Shop. All new video peeps, 25 cents. The one-stop sex shop. Full-length XXX rated movies. In 2025. How does this place still exist? I would have thought Pornhub would have destroyed all of them.
Here we are. Let's find out what Silky's done with our girl.
We're back. Sup?
Welcome. I'd apologize for the broken glass, but it's been one of those nights.
Silky, I've been here like 5 minutes ago. Max said he sent someone to you.
Max said the Anarch sent someone to you. I want to talk with her.
Yeah, that one. The blood doll. She was here. Girl's got problems. Kept begging folks to bite her. I told everyone no, leave her be. Didn't seem right to feed on someone so desperate, you know? She didn't like that. Stormed off. Hell have no fury, right?
Where did she go?
Where can I find her now?
Beats me. She didn't exactly leave a forwarding address.
This is important, Silky.
You had one job,
She
Silky.
wanted to talk to me, and she may not be safe.
I get that. Look, normally I wouldn't share. But the girl's clearly on a knife edge, and I don't want to see her bleeding out. Here. She left a few bits and pieces. Enough to get her sent if you're keen to track her down.
My thanks. I will find her. Perhaps we will speak again soon.
Fine, let's use our mastery of
Almost
vortex.
immortal. If I might suggest, we act the bloodhound here. No offense to the lady, but she did have a memorable scent.
I noticed. Warm, lightly spiced, sweet and earthy. I will know it when I smell it.
Okay, Fabian,
Caught a whiff of our blood doll, right?
Indeed.
you're not exactly providing earth-shattering revelations here. Yes, obviously we are going to follow your trail.
Someone.
It's the Sabbat. So, calm down. And weirdo. Calm down here. And that is why you don't fuck around
Is all of them.
with an El de la Sombra.
Girl.
Can I leave?
Oh,
Verona, it is safe now.
he's in the porta potty.
Verona. Fragrant choice of haven.
You? I've spent the night surrounded by goddamn killers. Why, I'm sorry if it smells bad, but I hope it gets up your fucking nose. You murdered Isabella!
Sure did.
Sister then mistress? We're not on the best run for this girl, are we?
We are an El de la Sombra. We have Dominate. Why don't we use it? I don't think she's going to like that. I'm sorry. Let's be manipulative.
I am sorry it had to be this way, and for the connection you have lost. But I had no other choice.
It also matches our priest outfit.
I get that you think that,
Okay, never
but
mind.
you gotta understand. A creative soul like Isabella was never meant to hide her light under a bushel. All she ever wanted was to share her work with the world. But I know she went too far. Pissed off a lot of her friends, too. I tried to stop her, and I never meant for it to end like this.
You know she would have killed you.
You understand that Isabella would have killed you.
I'd have died for her. I'd have gladly been her sacrificial lamb. It's the rest of the flock I didn't like. She said I was special.
Right. Did you alert the police?
So you are the one who threw the blood onto the snow, who alerted the police.
She was never supposed to get hurt. Cops ain't any real threat to one as strong as she. I just thought, if they crash the party, she can make other plans. Maybe more of a little private soiree, just the two of us.
Oh, you're so
You know?
delusional. You were jealous of the others.
You were jealous of the other vessels.
Of course I was. I loved her, and she loved me back.
Right.
You know, I'm kind of a big deal. My daddy's a big deal, and his daddy's daddy was a big deal, all the way back to the plantations. But let me tell ya,
What do you mean all the way back to the plantations? And also, weren't you like super Asian when we first met you?
none of the cotillions and champagne balls could hold a candle to a vampire's kiss. She said you can taste good breeding, and I never felt more precious than when I was bleeding in her arms. Even her friends were jealous. She got to taste me whenever she wanted.
Tell me of your friends.
Tell me more of her friends.
She was a mighty popular lady, my Isabella. But there were some who were different, not there to bask in her light. They got all fired up when the corp guy died. Like it was something they were expecting. But still a shock. The blood. It was just weird. They were saving it up.
I imagine the corp guy is Campbell. That would have to be it. Tell me more about the blood.
Tell me about the blood.
They were hoarding it up. Not just feeding, they were draining folks dry. Killing one person after another. I'll never forget the way they...
Why?
Now that I don't know for sure. I hoped to live to find out, though.
The corp guy?
The corp guy?
Campbell.
Well, he died, didn't he?
Right.
All the others started scurrying around, acting all panicked, sending their errand runners back and forth. Between you and me, Isabella saw her chance. She wasn't anxious about it. She was excited.
Verona, we are definitely going to have to kill you to preserve the masquerade. Thanks.
Thank you for the information.
I don't know a lot. I didn't know her that long, really. But I thought I'd ask. You're strong. They say you know things. After I lost Isabella, I thought I'd never want to be fed on again. I was wondering, if, you know, long term.
Oh, no. We sure don't need her, and she doesn't deserve us.
Okay, first of all, Fabian, who are you to tell me what to do? But secondly, yeah, she is too unstable to keep as a ghoul. Find a new infatuation.
It is because you are now a blood dog. Isabella was obsession, not love. Find a new kindred to feed on, and you will feel the same. But that kindred will not be me.
Go to Miss Sorn or something.
You sure don't sugar the pill, do you? But I can't deny I miss her fangs as much as I miss her voice. Well, sorry. Thanks for listening to me, anyway. I hope I get to see you again someday.
If you live, then perhaps.
Alright.
We should head on back. Let Max know the information was sound.
Uh,
Why would the Sabbat store up so much blood? You'd think they were trying to wake an antediluvian.
Typically, the Sabbat try not to wake our ravenous ancestors. They want to destroy them as they slumber. I do not think this is about the antediluvians.
Were they perhaps trying to awaken a slumbering elder La Sombra by the name of Nomad? That seems like a bigger possibility than, you know, an antediluvian. Also, why would they be? Why would there be an antediluvian here?
Found what you were looking for, Sheriff?
Sup?
Oh, guess you took care of it.
Nomad. Now we're square, right?
I mean, not really.
I don't mind telling you I've been sleeping better the few days you've been around.
Verona hasn't actually provided me anything useful. You will always owe me respect.
This was not some gift you gave to me. I do not seek assistance. Only the respect I am due as your elder.
There we go.
Thought you were one of the few camis I could count on, but I guess not. In that case...
Every conversation in this game is failing an intimidation check.
Is there anything else you need, my lord and master?
Where were you?
Where were you earlier?
Out.
That's all?
You're still one of them, Sheriff. The lady's gotta keep some mystique about her. If it was any of your business, I'd let you know.
How's Max working out?
I am pleased to see that Max has found a common cause with you. Tell me, how does he sit with your people?
Reminds me a bit of you, actually. Not so you'd know it. He's a good kid. Wish I had more like him.
Isabella had accomplices.
Verona said Isabella had accomplices. She was part of a conspiracy before she went rogue.
Yeah. I don't know much about that, but I figured you'd be interested in what she had to say. I want to make sure you know that we're on the same side. There's something wrong in the court. Can't say I know what, but keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Katsumi. I shall take my leave.
Before you do, mind if we talk? Kindred to kindred?
Is
No
that not
masks,
what we are doing?
No ulterior motives, just... Oh shit. I need an insider's perspective.
I'll give you advice.
I will make time for you. Please continue.
Be serious. I need you to really listen here and give me your honest opinion. You move in circles I can't. And I think something is going on with the court.
Agreed.
You've seen more of them in a few days than I have in years. Maybe because you actually have a grip on why people act the way they do. But we're not okay, are we? The court's the only real law around here, and it's on a knife edge. There's something rotten in there. I can smell it, even from my nest. Should I prep my people for Lu's horrific return to power? Or can things work for us in Ryong City?
I mean... Can things work for you with Ryong in the city? Yes. Should you prep for Lu's horrific return to power? Also yes. Neither are on your side.
For an anarch, you are too concerned with the Camarilla. This court will only care if you cause problems for them.
Same old grind, huh? Yeah. For what it's worth. Thanks for the answer. I won't hold you up anymore. Don't be a stranger.
I am always a stranger.
Yeah. Nomad. Comes with the turf, right? See you later, Fire.
For better or worse, I think you're right. As far as the court's concerned, anarchs are no more a bother than mosquitoes under netting. Stay quiet and they're liable to forget you even exist. Make a noise, though. That's when you earn swatting. That Katsumi even asked, what is she cooking up, do you wonder?
I imagine a rebellion. Can't ever be anything good with the anarchs. Let's skedaddle to our haven.
Well,
and
that's everything that was on the docket. Should think about heading back to Dale's place.
and the episode there. I imagine once we get back to Haven, it will be a new flashback with Fabian. Would you please show me the marker to my Haven? Oh, this is Max's auto repair shop. Or Benny's auto repair shop. However it worked between the two of them. Okay. Oh.
Shit!
He could see us. Oh.
Here!
Take this, dummy!
Jesus Christ.
Here! Help me! Fucking die!
Yeah, this didn't work quite as intended. Shit. These fucking roof corners.
Shit!
The roof corners are really not working for me. Okay. So, back to it. Let's get the last passive. And this is the way we need to go.
Anarchs. Let's try
Is a lot of them. And they are getting me off the roof.
Gotta reload.
Okay. Anarchs rule. Anarchs are on every freaking rooftop. And we are back home.
I just love when you turn me on, Seattle. You don't just have to do it. I won't be waiting any longer.
Back at the Thin Blood Ghoul Dale's place, where Dale himself is notably missing. Yes, this is remarkably undamaged flooring for a place where Reba was rambling. Flooring doesn't last that well.
Well, that was a night. If you're in the mood, there's some reckoning we could do.
I'm also still concerned about the fact that they are hiding Fabian's face from us. This definitely has to be leading up to some. Let's talk.
Very well.
So, let's walk ourselves back a bite. We have the Anarchs and the Blood Doll, a shopping trip for Tolly, and then Mistress Lou and her traveling prognostication show. Where should we start?
I imagine Tolly has to be building up to a takeover of some sort. Let's start with Sophia's text.
Sophia, and her desire for hidden secrets.
Sweet Sophia? Oh, she's scattered for sure, but she knows her stuff.
You don't think it's suspicious that she suddenly calls us my love, my love?
You are not suspicious?
Of her? Of course. Suspicious of her getting her tomes in a twist, suspicious of her having eyes for a certain elder, but of malfeasance and plotting? I'd say that's not in her. I've known her for a long time.
Fabian, I don't think this is it. I think she's suspicious as hell. What about Verona?
The blood doll, Verona. What did we really get from her?
Fuck all.
Aside from her own dissolution, a tale as old as time. Just that Miss Moore wasn't on her lonesome, and there was a plan. Sounds like our artist jumped the gun, though, didn't it? Which is good, in a way. It's not all going right for our troublemakers. Let's keep it going.
Lose visions.
Lose visions. Clearly the reason she closed herself off, withdrew from power.
You've hit the bullseye there. They've got worse, though, as she's kept that secret squirreled away for years. Fabulous Elder can't trust her own thoughts. Front page news. She thinks it's this beckoning, but that don't sit right with me. Seems a bit too close to what we've been dreaming about, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, she's not much of an elder, and it's highly unlikely for her to be beckoning. Katsumi and Max.
Katsumi's anarchs and their newest recruit.
Max, you mean? Guess he's found his place. You made a good call there. It'll be the making of the boy. Even though, of course, he's not a boy. Strange folks, aren't we all? As for Katsumi herself, I'm nagged by the question of where she was and what she's up to. And who she's up to.
What about Tolly?
You have known Tolly a long time. Is there anything to concern us there?
Well, not that long. He's a comparative youngster. And in all honesty, I think he's one of the most dangerous things in this city. That there is a sharp mind. But I've never seen anything to say he's not loyal to the city that gave him a home. And the two of you seem to rub along as apples and apples, don't you?
What does this all mean?
What do you draw from all this, detective?
It's a mite early to say. A whole meal to chew on, no doubt. Do you want to sleep? Or should we talk the big picture?
Let's continue.
Carry on.
So now, we've got a chunk of misbehaving, destruction, conspiracy, and the man in my dreams. What's top of your mind?
The Sabbat.
The Sabbat are the core of this.
But who are they? And what's their aim? You know the cult, right?
I've faced them before.
They are pestilence and utterly destructive.
You do have a tendency to tense up at the name, and I think I get why. But tell me, what drives them?
The utter destruction of the antediluvians.
They despise Cain's children, the antediluvians, the founders of our bloodlines. They say they follow Cain, but have remade him into the ultimate icon of destruction. They reject any doctrine that still retains any shred of humanity or coexistence with humanity. The anarchs may struggle against the Camarilla, seeing them as stifling, controlling. The Black Hand would shred the Masquerade and drag us all into the light, subjugating all of the mortal world. If only they had the numbers.
All human history to be put in the incinerator, If I had had them on the couch, I'd surely blame the parents. What else worries you?
The gardener.
The gardener. He is the one we see in our dreams.
I'd say he is, and the one Willem named right enough. So how does he get into our dreams? And more to the fact, why?
Would Fabian be the gardener? Is my leading theory for the moment, because he is a bit conspicuous in his connection to some of the events. Do you think he's sending us? He's sending your memories?
We see him every time we sleep. Is he the one provoking your memories?
Maybe so, but I'd say they are true memories, as far as I can remember anything. So, there's another case to solve. Why those memories in particular? The constant is that killer. Iron and crosses.
Do you think Lou's dreams come from him?
Lou's dreams. They seem similar to what we see in the garden. Are her dreams from him?
Maybe so. And who knows? Maybe the same was true for Isabella, or even Willem.
You believe he leads the Sabbat?
You agree he is Sabbat, the one behind Willem and Isabella.
Those are the strings I'd knot together, indeed. I wonder how he got to them.
I wonder if Sophia is the gardener. He aims to meet with us. Why?
He seems to be drawing us to him. What is his aim?
Now there's a question. What does he want from you? Not sure what he'd get from a parlay, unless he can control you in some manner. The mark? This is useful. Keep going.
Yeah, that's the problem. Isabella and Willem?
Isabella, Willem, this conspiracy. Why them? And who else?
Benny, for one, if you remember the ring. Although wearing the mark of conspiracy is never a clever move. Then again, you wear it against your will, and they all have a manner of control over you, don't they? Or seem to. It's as I said when we first met, a mark of ownership, a mark of control. You're their weapon, I'd say.
I think
As
that's
to who else,
plausible.
I've no notion, honestly, but there are precious few we can trust.
Conclusions, detective?
What are your conclusions, detective?
So, to summarize, I'd say the Sabbat and Gardner and all their followers, they've made a weapon out of the Nomad. But things have not gone right for them, and the Nomad slipped the leash. They've poked the bear, and the bear is not a happy bear, and is poking them right back. And down they go, one by one. Reckon you should roll on doing what you're doing.
I think that's plausible, yes. But it's also likely that there is more to it.
There is more to this. The Black Hand may be inhumane, even insane by our standards. But they are not fools.
We are all built on human bones, and every human has a core of stupid. Now, we should hit the hay. Though I'd not be surprised if I'm up and about and walking memory roads in a few. Maybe I'll see you there.
Unfortunate. I cannot say that Fabian's side adventures are terribly exciting. Let's rest.
Oh, somewhere, sometime, I just like to sleep. Hey there, fella. I talked to our mutual friend. They said they'd love to have a chat. So what do you say you give me an address?
Oh, Truth Seeker, you are so close. You can taste me. You can breathe me. In sin and descent, we shall glory, the Wanderer and I. Where my buds full blossom, my seedlings sprout.
Ugh. By address, I meant location, not a lecture on gardening tips.
The Wanderer is already furrowed, already plowed. Now turn the soil,
Phrasing?
slip beneath the soil.
Slip beneath it. Okay, well, I guess I'll pass that on. But, what is it you want? What's the deal here?
What's the deal, Truth Seeker?
Exactly.
So what's the deal?
And into the flashback we go.
Jonesy was first responder. Captain Muldoon told us he'd want to get involved.
The body's gone.
The body's gone?
Took 4 guys to get him off the rebar. Heavy fella. Real muscly, lot of bulk. Captain Muldoon was on site. He took a look at him, told me to pass on to you. The Vic is nothing special.
Uh-huh. So a man on the street kind of thing. Literally.
Oh, sure. Rebarred into the concrete. That's a heck of a night's work.
Any witnesses?
Any witnesses?
Yep. Young guy named of Max Weber.
Oh.
Max Weber, huh? Well, well, well. I knew that name, and suddenly I knew why Benny had taken a closer look at this one.
He's over by the auto shop.
Jonesy see anything?
Did Officer Jones see anything?
Ask her. She's just come off the walk and talk. She's still on site. She might have something for you.
Alright.
Thanks, Smithy. I'll take a walk around the scene.
Sure thing. Let me know when you're happy and we'll run cleanup.
Will do.
So, we are back in another flashback with another murder. The mother. This is really smelling like a Lilith cult. They are using a lot of their terminology. But in any case, this will be the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day. Goodbye.